Nah, so you going to church on Saturday? You Jehovah's Witness. That's what
I'm not Jehovah's Witness. I go to Pilgrim Church.
Ooh.
Talk about it.
They be doing things.
Hold on, what's Pilgrim Church? Do y'all have Thanksgiving?
No, stupid. What you're not going to do is talk about my church. Hey, Ken. What you're not going to do is talk about my church. My church be lit.
That was a good question.
I wasn't.
Good question.
You want to get these jokes, my nigga? I'm just saying.
I thought it was a good question.
Nah, what kind of church is it? Like,
it's a non-denominational church now. At first, it was like we do a little bit of everything, like Pentecostal, Baptist, and things like that.
What does that mean?
All right, hold on. Let me ask you a question, right?
Language to me, like
yeah, absolutely, because you right.
Yeah, and, I'm telling me, you're heathens. That's what you're telling me.
I'm a sinner, so yeah.
We're all sinners, but heathens is different. Where's the number one heathen? Where he at?
Right on time.
Right.
But let me ask you a question. So,
bring him up here.
So I grew up Methodist, right? Methodist, which is it's like Catholic light. You know what I'm saying? Like Methodist is Catholic light. Like
you stand up a lot. They stand up at the
Catholic school. I grew up in the Catholic. I grew up going to Catholic school, so we had liturgy every second Tuesday of the month. And yes, They stood up a lot.
Yeah, that's
like you said in the part of kneel, stand.
Oh, we didn't have to kneel, but we definitely stood.
Like Catholics do a lot of like the stuff that you see in like traditional horror movies that are supposed to kind of like pull you in, you know what I mean? And like that you go to the church, that's how you know what I mean? I went to a Catholic church service and I was petrified. So there's two like very disturbing church experiences I have. Just like going to the white Catholic church, and then they're like, and the Lord said that God, and then they were like, it's time for the we'll have a selection from the choir. They're like, I'm like, nah, yo.
So here's what happened when I was in Catholic school. So it would start from like kindergarten to 8th grade. So every month, a grade would have to like sing the church songs. Like so we didn't have a choir. No, not like that. So from 1st grade, I started this school in 1st grade. So from 1st grade to 4th grade, we sang it all, Catholic, white Catholic songs or whatever. But by the time we got to 5th grade and 6th grade, we threw some seasoning in that food.
What's the whitest Catholic song that you remember from 1st through 4th grade? How many times did Jesus die for your sins in the song?
I drink a lot now, so the memories kind of fall.
Damn, salute.
We walk by faith and not by sight.
Catholic school and salute.
Well, my they gave communion out glass like this, right?
Me singing one of them.
But you had to pass it.
I don't know what church service you went to, fam, but I'm Catholic. And
which is black Catholic, right? Ain't that a difference?
What's black Catholic?
No, because it's black
Father
Abraham.
That's Father Abraham. That's all.
I had a Father Gene. I had a Father Jack. I had a Father Steve.
And many sons had Father Abraham. Yeah,
that's hard. The song is hard. So, I'm sorry. That's I rock with that. So I was trying to see if so let's just play the
right hand, left hand.
Talk about it. See, dripped over.
We ain't have that.
I'm gonna tell you though, I had a barber, right? And shout out to this barber. Shout out to Mel. Mel actually is one of the folks that I guess influenced me to propose to my wife, right?
Word.
So we in the barbershop and he's changing his life. He goes from let's just say being in the streets to
to what?
Met a lady, you know what I'm saying? She changed things for me.
Stop back.
And Mel is talking to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Say, brother Earl, yeah, brother. Yeah, bro, we doing X, Y, and Z. Like last week, You know what I mean? The conversation was, nigga, we was out in Miami. Boy, all of a sudden, Brother Earl is ill in here.
Peace be to you, my brother.
Right. He like the biggest.
That's a sign that something's wrong with me. If
No,
I
it's crazy. They do say that.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Peace.
They really say peace be to you.
Peace be to you. Blessings and good tidings.
And they had to make sure when you left out the church, you dipped your fingers in that holy water dish and you put it on your forehead.
What does
that
mean?
That was another way.
Spirit.
Don't let it be Ash Wednesday now. They gonna put that big old.
My great grandmother was the house that everybody came to. One of the houses to come and get their ashes for Ash Wednesday. So they would go to my great grandmother's house, and like, cause everybody wasn't supposed to do it, but like my great grandmother.
What do you mean? Why not?
Everybody wasn't supposed to do it.
You didn't if you didn't go through your sacraments.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't go through your sacraments, go through your steps. Like I was Christian Catholic. I didn't go through my sacraments because at home my aunt grew up Methodist, but in school. But I remember one year my teacher made the entire class get their ashes. I said, "Hey, how am I supposed to do?" Everybody got their ashes on their forehead.
And you came home and said, "What the?"
My aunt was like, "What?" Right? My aunt was like, "Why you got?" I'm like, the teacher made us get ashes on our forehead. So yeah.
The first time I saw that, I had no. I was in Princeton, Jersey. It was a bunch of white people had stuff on their forehead. What the hell's going on here? Oh, they like
literally. I used to be a janitor at a Catholic school, and like one time I showed up and like a woman had on her head. I'm kind of like, what the fuck's going on here? Like,
you didn't see nothing crazy, Drip, did you?
No, thankfully.
So I'm sitting. I'm sitting in the barber chair, right? I'm sitting in the barber chair, and Brother Mel is like, "Hey man, you and Brother George, my best friend at the time, my riding partner, and we, drank heavy every weekend together." So he said, "Yeah, you and Brother George, come on out to the church. The new church changed my life." All right, man, we going, Mel our guy. We go out. Now, mind you, I said I grew up Methodist.
Mm-hmm.
Our service might, one of the old ladies might, get happy in church, do a little yelling, do a little sweating. Hat never moves. Hat never moves.
Hat can't move. If the hat moves, something's wrong. You gotta do the head shake, but the hat don't move.
I didn't grow up I'm in Maryland, most folks know that. I didn't grow up Baptist, right?
I did.
I'm not familiar with the speaking in tongues and XYZ. Son,
that part.
The first time you experienced that, yeah, that could be some other shit right there. So I'm sitting in the service, and
Cocoa Puff. I'm sorry.
Outstanding. I'm sitting in the service, and me and Junior is, me and my man's is sitting there, and I'm like, this is different. He's like, yeah, you all right, yo, because he's from Florida, so Shout out to everybody in Florida. Hope everything going well.
Everybody's
okay. For real. Hold your head if something is wrong.
And the lady next to me stands up and start hitting niggas with the stop it. I said,
blasphemy.
Yeah.
And then another nigga out front the church, finished spitting her bars, and then homeboy at the front translate the bars.
The way he knew what was going on.
Like he's
the
bars.
What?
I don't like bars.
So I've never witnessed this. I am scared witless because she's sitting right here. My homeboy, this nigga is completely familiar with all of this. He told me, yeah, y'all niggas ain't supposed to. You know what I mean?
Don't worry about that.
He telling me all the rules. He know he's familiar. I'm like, y'all wasn't gonna warn me that Sister Helen was gonna sit here, you know what I'm saying, and giving a dissertation. You know what I mean? Talking to Cat Williams language, and then
Not
you know what
Cat
I'm saying? And he
You going to hell?
How? I didn't do nothing. I'm telling the story. I didn't
No,
nobody.
No, I understand that.
Nah, after last week, you're definitely going to hell.
Oh man.
Hold on. I'm used to church people telling me I'm going to hell. Yeah. You are not. You all the way at the end now. You not telling me.
I'm going, so I know who's coming with me. Like,
he's trying to see. Because he not
know the direction. See, you don't understand.
Who do you think's the toll man and all that?
He's not going to catch Uber or Lyft to hell, so he got he could bum a ride with to hell.
Yeah, I'm just telling the truth right here, son. I'm just telling you what happened. You know what I mean? And we was down there. Oh wow, yep. Shout out to the Trenton Deliverance Center. You know what I mean? I'm not. How am I bugging? I told you what happened.
I don't think fans.
Listen, it is a difference between going to a Methodist church and then going to a Baptist church. Because my aunt, my godmother, whoever I don't know. We found out we was related after my grandmother passed. I don't know who she is, but she would take me to St. Paul's. Now, if anybody's in New York, anybody in Brooklyn, you know St. Paul's is all Baptist. So I would hear the
down the block.
And you know, so I was just like, I felt like we was in church for the whole day. I promise you. In the morning, didn't come home till night. You know, we went to sleep, woke up, got some mints, got some food, all that. But then I went to my great aunt's church, which was Methodist, and it was just something completely different. It was like Catholic 2.0. It was like a little bit more seasoning, not that much.
Creek is stupid. Creek is so bad.
That's so true.
That's very funny.
Okay,
if anybody listens to the audio version, hold on. If anybody listens to the audio version, Creek from the Beach just says, I remember one of my little cousins got up and started shouting. I still think he was faking to this day. Oh, here's the church screaming. Let him use it.
That's so true. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, my church, we have this thing called Fresh Fire for the youth. 2 weeks ago, the Spirit used me. Okay? And you can go back and watch it. Like, literally.
Don't do that.
I'm out of here.
You're going to hell, Drip. You're going to hell.
Literally, I don't know what it was, and I keep thinking about like what happened. Like I was literally in the midst of praising to where everybody was just like, yeah, like literally going. I don't know if it was my praise, it was my thank you praise before the effect, but that's some real stuff. If it happens and you pray on it, that is some real stuff. So maybe he wasn't faking Creek. Maybe the Spirit was using him.
I don't know what that means.
And it's documented, so you can go on Fresh Fire's Facebook page and watch that first episode of this season's Fresh Fire and see me, because I don't fake it. I don't do that. Now he coming with the shades on. All right.
Peyton, is that you? I like it.
Real atheist vibes is funny.
It's not even. I am spiritual. I'm not a religious person because for a bunch of reasons. My parents were.
That's fine.
Like I believe in fate and the universe and all that, but again, like, church, not for me.
Church.
It's not for everybody.
No,
it's not. My biggest hater has stepped in the room.
So check this out, right?
Here we go.
Story time.
It's funny that this comes up today. I'm sitting here just having this conversation with T-Man. She's like, yo, didn't you say you used to go to church?
Oh.
Church?
What's that?
I said, hell yeah. So I'm looking and I come across my old pastor got a goddamn album coming out.
Shut up.
What?
I seen this last night.
No, I'm not gonna let you.
Yo, peace of God. I seen it last night.
Who's your old pastor?
Let me explain.
It's a rap album?
So I'm sitting here. I ain't with none. I'm not one of them. I'm not a church going brother.
We know.
Because the game is on.
You mean the game outside? At the time, yes.
Okay.
So my aunt calls me. She like, you gotta see this.
The game.
He be giving it up. And I said, man, it's some bullshit.
What? You can talk about church, right?
Hold on. So Big Duke.
Not Big Duke. No.
Big Duke holla at me. You know, Big Duke, this was when he was fresh out the second time.
Word.
Big Duke fresh out. He like, check this out. this nigga talking that shit. I said,
you rapping.
I said, Pops, man, get the fuck out of here. Big dude said, nah, seriously. Said, no, seriously.
That's it.
There you go. I said, oh, why? So I see Big Duke wearing his freshest Steve Harvey. So I go get me a Steve Harvey.
Word?
I ain't got a fucking dime.
Word.
I go up in XYZ Church of Heavenly Saint Christ.
Say word.
And he is talking. I said, oh shit, this nigga talking to me.
And what did he look like?
Black dude, slim cut, clean. Freshest Steve Harvey suit to the T. I said, yo, this nigga talking. I'll be back next week.
Our money next week, don't worry.
Next week came. I gave him all $7 that I had.
My God,
$7. I drove an hour to get there. I gave him every $7 I had. You know what I mean?
Your blessing tenfold. When you get your blessing in double.
When you don't go church, you know when they say all the guests, if you want to give yourself to the Lord, come on up to the front.
It was calling for souls. That's called calling for souls, y'all.
Every week I'm about to get up because I'm there. He talking like he talking. I'm there.
He talking to you.
The week after that, I give him my $16. And like,
Lord was expanding your kingdom. It went from 7 to 16.
Come on,
it
now.
went from 0. It went from nudging my grandmother to, hey, you got $2?
Hey, get a plate.
Hey, put that in that plate for me.
Get a plate.
So they go on. He like saints. He like saints. Yes, the altar call. He like saints. We trying to get this new building, baby. Whatever you can give, we're gonna get this new building. I'm like, yes, my nigga. I'm about to get the building with you. Every week I'm moving up. You know, you sit in the back of the bus.
In the front.
And then you move it. I'm moving to the middle. I'm moving up because the women were fine as much. But anyway.
Here we go.
No, hold on, Drip. Hold on. Breathe easy. You pre-coming all over the place. So
not in the Lord's house, Matt.
So
we at 17 minutes. We good.
Next day come, me and my father, we to the T's. We wearing the same suit every week, but we clean.
Same only suit I got.
It's all
I respect it.
We wearing the same suit every week, but we clean.
Super clean.
Pastor, I ain't even gonna you know what? I'm gonna give him these props. Pastor German.
Shout out to Pastor German, wherever you are.
Fuck Pastor German.
All right.
So I goes in there, Pastor German, and I'm like, yo, he talking to me. Pastor German, I'm eating dinner with Pastor German. This is how much he got me. He at the dinner table on the gold plates.
Fried chicken?
With the gold utensils.
Yeah. Pull up the fancy.
In the room that don't nobody go in. To this day. You heard him to this day.
Finest in China.
So we sitting in there. I come in 1 week fresh with the same suit on.
Word.
Big Duke don't make the episode.
Fresh.
Big Duke don't make
the big suit or same suit.
No, Big Duke make it this week. We in there. Hold on, let me sip the Lord's.
That's that communion for you.
So we go in there, and my son come up, not my actual son, the pastor, and he say, Saints, I gotta admit it that I fell. And I'm like, nigga, outside it is gravel. It's gravel out there. And he's like, Saints, I gotta admit I fell. Our new building money, I spent it on women. Hold on, wait. Bring it back. Hold on, cuz. And he was preaching, and I said, it's all right. It's all right.
That was his testimony.
So cuz was like, I done did the same.
I done did the same thing. I said, I knew you was real. I knew you was real. You was touched. I knew you was real. This is an angel.
Several times he was touched.
I knew you was real. So he talking. He like, but we gonna get the building money. I said, yes, nigga.
You said yes, nigga, in church?
Yes.
Okay.
So the next week come, I give him my $25. Week after that come, give him $20 because I had to pay gas. Week after that come, Saints, I gotta let you know.
Did it again.
I spent the building money on women in Vegas. Can you please forgive me? I said, man, fuck this nigga. I'm out of here. I ain't been back to church but for funerals.
Hold on, cuz. So your grandmother was going to another church?
Yo, my grandmother was stepping out there on specific Sundays. You know what I'm saying? This is how dope he was. This dope.
Oh my
now
God.
let me explain this, and I feel like we may have spoke about this before, but like you know the ushers, right? Grandmother Matth, you know what I mean, which is the grandmother we don't share. Grandmother Matth was the OG usher at church. White gloves, white hookup. You know what I mean? The goddamn the White Panther is like the Black Panther, but it was white.
Yeah, they don't sell that new hair no more. They don't sell that new hair.
Listen,
did you just do the? Okay.
The white beret.
Yeah, like if the preachers start praying and you try going to church and she. Hold on,
mother used to do that. They will stop you
for the church.
They will stop you. You're not going to interrupt this prayer.
That's
Hold on.
That's Grandma.
Like, wait. You're not going to interrupt this prayer. And they're going to see where you're trying to sit at. They're going to be like, yeah. Like, it's a clear path.
But this, you know what I mean? I never knew this because this, like, you know what I mean? She was moonlighting out there. She was like,
it just so happened. And I was legit having this conversation yesterday. And I looked him up because I couldn't remember his name. So I called Big Duke. I'm like, Pops, you remember when we was out there at the church? He's like, yeah, I remember that shit. And I said, what was his name? He said, I don't know. I think that motherfucker went down south. I said, didn't he have us? He had us. He said, we was getting that motherfucker all the money. He said he went down south with the slower people. I said, all right, yo. All right, Big Duke, I'll talk to you later.
So
I would call him to have the same conversation again, but he'll probably cuss me out for calling him again.
we need Big Duke for the Black Rasslin.
Nah, call him right now. The Lord is asking you to call him, Matt. That's
Drip. You was not an angel. Why you this voice of God ass shit going on?
Yeah, I'm so confused.
No, you look like you glowing, but you not.
So